Hello everyone, welcome to my CAD/CAM channel. Today, you learn, in addition to the FreeCAD sketching, also about the application of FreeCAD tools like Extrude, Pocket, and Hole. This is the exercise for today. We convert this 2D drawing step by step into this 3D solid part. Here you find the steps and the tools that I used to create the 3D solid part. First, click simply this button to start the FreeCAD workspace and to create the parametric solid part. In step 1, we sketch the circle profile with a diameter of 100 mm on YZ plane and create a solid part with the Extrude tool. Sketch the circle and then define the position. Now, the sketch is fully constrained. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then set the length to 75 mm and symmetrical. In step 2, we sketch the position to profile on YZ plane and create a solid part in 3 steps. Activate the sketch tool and then select the YZ plane. First, extract the reference curve to constrain the new sketch. First, sketch roughly the shape of the profile with the polyline tool and dimension it later. Constrain the line tangential to the circles. Now, we add fillet with a radius of 80 mm to the edge. Press the letter M more times till you see the proper curve. Constrain the curve center points concentric. As you see, the first sketch is full constrained. Sketch the second profile in similar way. Now, remove unnecessary edges with the Trim tool. The second sketch is also finished. Next, connect the first and the second sketch to create the third sketch. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Select the first sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then set the length to 75 mm and symmetrical. Now, unhide the sketch and then select the second sketch. Next, activate the Extrude tool and then in the dialog window select the symmetric option and set the length to 30 mm. Unhide again the sketch. Now select the contour of the third sketch and then activate the Extrude tool. In the dialog window, set the mode to symmetric and the length to 20 mm. In step 3, we sketch half of the circle profile and create a solid part with the Extrude tool. Activate the Sketch tool and then select the XY plane. First, extract the reference edges to dimension the new sketch. Now, sketch half-circle profile. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 15 mm. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. In step 4, we create the cylindrical part with a diameter of 55 mm and height of 40 mm. Select the top face and then activate the Sketch tool. Sketch a circle with a diameter of 55 mm. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 40 mm. In step 5, we create the holes with a diameter of 30, 40, and 50 mm with the hole tool. Now select the upper edge of the cylinder and then activate the hole tool. In this dialog window, deactivate the option drill angle and then set the depth to 5 mm and the diameter to 40 mm. Create the other holes in similar way. the other holes in similar way. The hole is created in the upper direction. Next, we edit the created hole and then we change the direction of the hole. In step 6, we sketch the position 6 profile on XZ plane and we create a solid part with the Extrude tool. First, we create the sketch plane. Activate the datum plane and then select the XZ plane. In the dialog window, set the distance to -175 millimeters. Now select the plane and then activate the sketch tool. First, sketch a circle with a radius of 20 millimeters on the vertical axis. Next, constrain the lines tangential to the circle. Hold Ctrl button and select the endpoints of the line and the symmetry axis and then activate the symmetry tool. Now, assign the dimensions and then remove unnecessary edges and curves with the trim tool. As you see, the sketch is full constrained. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool. Then set the mode to symmetric and the length to 70 millimeters. Next, we create a hole with a diameter of 22 and depth 6.6 millimeters. Select the hole edge and then activate the hole tool. In this dialog window, deactivate the option drill angle and then set the depth to 6.6 millimeters and the diameter to 22 millimeters. In step 7, we sketch the position 7 profile and then we remove material from the created part with the help of the pocket tool. Activate the sketch tool and then select the YZ plane. First, activate the View Section tool to see the sketch plane. Extract the reference edge to constrain the new sketch. Now, sketch the circles with a diameter of 65 millimeters at the center point. Next, sketch a rectangle with a width of 5 millimeters. Now, remove unnecessary edges and curves with the trim tool. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Select the sketch and then activate the pocket tool. Then set the mode to symmetric and the length to 75 millimeters. That is for today. Follow the other videos to learn more about FreeCAD. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for watching.